This is the ECG Golf Club. And welcome to this week's Hackers Podcast. Every episode available on Spotify and YouTube.
Now watch this drive.
Oh, yeah, golf fans. It's the ECG Hackers Podcast bringing you a special US Open draft. I'm the Ash man, Zook's here. And, of course, Jake. Welcome aboard, Jake. Good to see you, man.
Evening, gents. Good to be back.
Oh, mate, Belvedere's been busy too. He's made a few little new things for us for this week. But I'm going to hand the reins over to you, Zook. All yours, brother.
Cheers, Ash. As we tend to do here at ECG, for each of the majors, we play a little game, have a little fun, and undertake a bit of a draft to see who's the best golf mind and best golf Nostradamus, so to speak, to see who can
Nice.
predict who will win, and not just win, but also who will finish top of the field. So as in previous renditions of this, we'll have a bit of a snake draft. The draft order will be in the opposite order of the finishing of the last event, which was for the PGA Championship. So if you recall, I was lucky enough to win that and walk away with the orange high-vis vest. There it is.
Bang.
And so that will mean I will go last. Ash, you finished last, so you'll go
first. I've come dead last for the Masters and PGA, so yeah, not looking good.
And so that'll mean Jake will be in the middle there. So Ash will pick first, Jake will pick second,
Okay.
I'll pick third, and Snake will mean I'll go fourth. Jake will have fifth, you'll have sixth and seventh. In terms of stipulations here, given the nature of the US Open being an open tournament and eligible for really any serious golfer to go through the qualification process, thought we might have the stipulation that you at least had to pick one qualifier within your six-player team. So we'll have a team of six. Top four will score, and those golfers who don't make the cut will have the higher of +5 or the highest score carded by those selected golfers remaining. So I think that's all the rules. Are we all good to go, gentlemen?
I'm good to go, mate. Yeah, that makes sense. Makes sense.
All right. Well, the board is yours, Ash. I'll try and keep a tally of everyone's picks, and we'll reconfirm our teams at the end. But over to you for pick number one, Ash.
All right. Thank you. So number one draft pick. I've learnt my lessons in the last couple. Had a shocker.
Hopefully,
hopefully. I'm going to go with Bryson DeChambeau as a number one pick. I feel like he's going to hit more targets on these turtle top greens. So I've had a look at these greens, and man, they're ridiculously fast. And I feel like it's going to be devastating to a lot of golfers out in the next couple of days. The speed of the greens ridiculous, and they're tabletop. So I feel like he might be able to hit more greens on approaches. That's why I'm going to go with this. So Bryson is my number one pick.
All right. So your theory is because he hits the longer ball, his approach shots are with with a wedge, therefore the higher loft, the higher descent angle, and being able to stop it on the dome greens. Okay.
Correct.
I can understand that. That. He's certainly acquitted him.
Going around.
What's that, mate?
Green? Have you seen some of the videos going around?
I've seen a video of a guy just drop the ball in the middle of the green and it rolled all the way off. Crazy.
It's going to be tough. But and that's only that's practice round. Wait till they really stop watering and things firm up. But Jake, over to you with pick number two.
I guess I can't say no to Scotty, can I?
Nice.
Can't let Chris have Scotty again. You got him last 2 times, didn't you?
I have been lucky to have him.
Yeah, well, I'm blocking that. I'm going to stymie that and take...
stymied. Beautiful. So he stymied him with a Scotty Scheffler. Very nice. So Bryson, number one, Scotty Scheffler, 2. Now it's over to Zook, the mastermind.
Yeah, I've got back-to-backs here, and I guess this is where it comes into play of making sure I get two good picks. I guess it's one of those things that I really can't go past. I think he's in good form. It certainly showed that coming off his recent win. In the last, he's played in the event 7 times and had 7 top 15 finishes at the US Open. So I can't go past. I can't go past Xander. So I think I've got to take Xander.
Yeah, in form too.
In form.
Yep.
So he can't be missed. And then someone who's also in form. I also think that he's really, been there or thereabouts just about every time he tees it up. And I'm going to take Colin Morikawa.
Nice call. Yep. Nice call. And the frustration in Jake's voice there, you had him up next, I think. So you've gone.
He's been going well the last few weeks.
Oh, hasn't he? Yeah. So is it Jake's go now, Chris? We're going back.
It is Jake's go, and then after him you get 2, Ash. So think it 2 plays.
Mate. Yep.
I'm in the bad spot here.
There's quite a few live golfers in this one. It seems more. Would it be fair to say there's more live golfers in this tournament than there was in the PGA?
I think there may be. I think it's about the same. I think there's 12 were official, then with Sergio being the alternate late admission. I think it's 13 in the field. So I think it's about the same as what was in the PGA. But, there's still a presence there. It'll be interesting to see how they acquit themselves. Certainly, how can I say, Pinehurst number 2 will be very different to the field they played on Houston on the weekend. So, we'll see how they go there. But anyway, I'm vamping.
Yeah.
All right, Jake, what do you got?
I'm not confident.
We gave him a bit of time there to think.
This week. I think just because he's won it before, I'll go Matt Fitzpatrick.
Oh, nice. Okay.
I think he's won it before.
Fitzpatrick. He's Englishman, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, cool. So I've got 2 on the books here.
Yep.
I'm going to go with Ludwig Oberg.
Okay.
And then using my third pick, I picked Oberg in the Masters, I believe. And then he didn't do too well there, and I think Tim killed it with Oberg in the PGA. So I've got him this time. And then I'm going to take a gamble. I'm going to go with Minwoo Lee.
Ooh, okay.
So Minwoo Lee, because I love the guy. He's Australian, and I think he's just due. One of these days, he's due for something special. So, and I saw him. He had a practice round with Tiger Woods today. So surely that's calmed his nerves. So far I've got Bryson, Ludwig Oberg, and Minwoo Lee.
Yeah, Minwoo Lee was on my draft board. He's certainly, with the way that Pinehurst has been structured, you certainly don't want to end up in the wastelands. And Minwoo's in the top 30 on the PGA Tour in terms of accuracy off the tee. So I think that'll, hold well for him. And he's certainly long off the tee too. So I think that will help him out. So that's what.
There's a lot of sand at Pinehurst too. There's a lot of sand and I think he's quite good out of sand too, from what I've seen. So, yeah.
Jake, back to you.
As long as he doesn't finish like his sister the other week.
Yes.
That was a shame. That was a real shame.
I'm going to go qualifier and go with Cam Davis, Australian.
Oh, nice. Yes, very good.
He tends to start off really well in these major tournaments and then fade away a bit. But, I'll go with him as a qualifier.
Nice.
And good to get an Aussie in there too.
It is. In terms of who I will go with next, someone who seems to always appear in my teams too. He's pretty accurate off the tee. He may even well bring out the mini driver to help with the accuracy. I'm going to go with Tommy Fleetwood.
Nice.
With my pick. And then on the way back, I think I might use my qualifier. I will go with someone who's had some recent form on the Live Tour. And I will go with David Puig.
Nice call.
Qualifier.
Yeah, good call.
Is he
Is
turning
he Spanish?
Spanish, yep.
Yeah.
He pulled out on the
there.
weekend.
He's from everything I've seen, he's there this week.
Okay. Oh, who am I going to
All right, so it'll be Jake now.
Righto. I think I'll stick with Ash's Scandinavian connection and go with Victor Hovland.
Victor Hovland.
Nice. Very good.
Yeah.
Taking him off mine.
I think he'll either be what is it, diamonds or nothing.
Yeah, he's hit or miss, isn't he? He's hit or miss. Okay, so I'm guessing that's back to me.
Yep, and you got two, Ash.
I've got
remember
two in
that?
a row. Well, I'm going to go with Cam Smith, Aussie.
Nice.
So I've got two Australians so far.
He's 80 in the last round at Houston didn't deter you?
No. Should have. I trust him. I feel like he's on and off. So that's his off.
Okay.
Now he's on.
All right.
And then I'm going to leave my qualifier for last, but I think Brooks Koepka's there, so I'm going to take him.
That's a good get.
He's still there. It's a great cracker of a get. So far I got Bryson, Oberg, Minwoo Lee, Cam Smith, Koepka. So I'm pretty happy so far, and I got a qualifier to go.
Yeah, no, Koepka's one of those. He's always lists for majors and was when it was last played here at Pinehurst was tied for fourth. So it showed that he knows his way around the grounds and probably has a good game plan. So he was on my board. Maybe I should have went for him, but no, good pick, Ash.
No worries. Thanks. Back to Jake.
All right. Might go with Rory, seeing as no one's picked him up. I don't know if he'll go any good, but he's got a few things going on off the course by the sounds of it.
Mate,
but,
I think he's happy, mate. He's back with his wife.
Hopefully the news today
the divorce is off.
Yeah, well, hopefully that's going to help him this week.
Yeah.
Give him a bit more incentive to actually win the money.
Yeah, that's right.
No risk of losing it.
Is it Tiger Woods that didn't have sex before a round? 2 nights before a round, or?
Is this pre-2000 and whatever or post?
Yeah, that's right. Yes. So Rory won't be doing that. But that'll be over to you, I think, Zook. Is that right? You got 2?
It is. I've got 2, and I'm going to go a bit of a mix here. Is one of those things with these domed greens, you need to have some creativity to be able to often get up and down, and he's currently number 1 in terms of shots gained around the green. So I'll go with Hideki Matsuyama.
Nice, okay.
And then for my next pick, just trying to think where I want to go. Come on, Chris.
Did you take your qualifier already, Chris? Sorry, which one?
Yeah, Puig. David Puig was my qualifier, so I'm covered there.
Yep.
Sorry, just vamping.
That's okay. So is this your last? This is his last.
It is my last pick. So
Yep.
I think I will take a dive here. Again, he's showed some form of late. I'll go with Christian Buzenholt. And see what he can do for me. So here's my 6th pick. So Jake and yourself have your final picks coming up.
Okay, Jake first.
All right. I think he's another one who's either going to be really handy or just absolute trash. Is Max Homer. He's been playing all right. He played all right in the last couple of majors, I think.
He
so
did.
I'll chuck him in the team.
Nice.
So I think he'll end up being up there.
Good selection.
What was your? I've got so far for Jake. I've got Scotty Fitzpatrick, Cam Davis, Hovland, Max Homer. Who was your other one you picked? I must have missed one.
I got
Rory.
Cam Davis.
Rory. Yeah, Rory.
Homer.
That's right.
Yep.
Wow. So can I just clarify? Did Adam Scott make this on qualifier, or was it because is he qualify? Is he count as a qualifier or what?
He's not a qualifier. He got in because he's official world golf ranking. Because of the passing of Grayson Murray, the USGA were going to, if it meant that someone who was in the position that Scott was didn't qualify through another means, they were to ignore Grayson's position in the world rankings and then allow Scott to be considered to be the 60th, so to speak.
And that'd be the same with Sergio Garcia, right?
Sergio was on the alternate list, but because of withdrawals such as Rahm and others, he was able to get in that way. So
cool.
So yeah.
All right. Thanks for filling me in there. I'm going to take the last pick. It's a qualifier. He's an Australian. I'm going to go with Jason Scrivener.
Okay, cool. Do you know much about him?
Don't know much about him at all, but he's Australian. So I've got
love it. Love
it. So I've got three Aussies. I noticed him on there. I probably should have a quick little. Let's have a look.
The young guy that played at the Masters.
I think you might be right. You might be right.
Here we go.
Yeah,
Jason Scrivener. Let's bring him up on here. The Australian Wakey's second US Open start. He played in 2018 as well. He missed a cut in 2018. But yeah, interesting. I'll take him. Give me something else to watch him for. But yeah, awesome.
Cool.
All right, good.
So I'll just go around the grounds and do a bit of a quick recap. So within Ash's squad, he has Brooks Koepka, Minwoo Lee, Cameron Smith, Ludwig Arberg, Bryson DeChambeau, and who we were just talking about,
Mr. Scrivener.
Jason Scrivener. In terms of Jake's team, he has Cameron Davis as his qualifier, Matt Fitzpatrick, Max Homer, Victor Hovland, Rory McIlroy, and Scotty Scheffler. And in my squad, I've got Christian Buzenholt, Tommy Fleetwood, Hideki Matsuyama, Colin Morikawa, David Puig as my qualifier, and Xander Schauffele. So
nice.
Some interesting squads. A bit of mix in terms of world rankings. Not everyone necessarily in the top 20. So I think we've cast our eyes a bit more broadly, whether wisely or not, time will tell. But once again, looking forward to how it all plays out. And we'll keep you all posted with the results on a daily basis.
Thank you so much, boys. I'm going to keep my eyes peeled to the TV over the weekend. That was the ECG Hackers US Open draft. We'll see you Thursday night for our full podcast. Until then, I'll see you at the 19th hole, I guess.
Yeah.
In a moment.
See you there, Ash.
See you, boys.
This is the ECG Golf Club.